Meteorologist Brittany Beggs taking a live look outside now and talking about our weather. Good afternoon, Brittany.
Good afternoon, Latrice. It's a warm day out there. Feels more like May as opposed to April. But I think this is going to be our last day with temperatures in the 80s. I think starting tomorrow, we're actually going to stay in the 70s, and that trend will continue through the weekend and likely next week. In fact, I think we're going to have some changes for the middle part of April, and I'll show you that change here in a little bit. Meanwhile, here's our 24-hour temperature change. We're a little bit warmer here over the last 24 hours. 4 degrees warmer in the scenic City, 7 degrees warmer in Dalton, and 2 degrees warmer across Fort Payne. Take a look at that pollen. We've got pollen counts 3,700 today, so even higher than what it was yesterday. South wind isn't too bad either, about 5 miles an hour. Let's talk about the temperatures and reaching 80 degrees. Last day for a while. 74 right now in Chattanooga, 70 in Altamont, 72 for Murphy, 73 for Dalton, and I think a lot of us are going to climb up to the 80-degree mark, even 81, not ruled out. Fort Payne area, you guys are likely going to top 81 today. Then tomorrow, we'll switch gears. We've got a marginal level 1 risk of severe weather, both tomorrow and Friday. However, the ingredients, they don't look terribly impressive. I want to emphasize that. So on our scale here, it's the lowest isolated risk. So we're not looking at scattered or numerous or widespread or anything like that, but maybe a strong storm or two. That's what that isolated means. So as far as what our risks are, there's a very low 2% probability for a tornado. So this is on the legend, this is the lowest potential possible. What a 2% probability means is that an isolated, brief, weak tornado is possible. So we'll keep an eye on that for you tomorrow. I think as far as timing, it would be tomorrow afternoon and evening. I don't see that being a risk tomorrow morning. Wind, we could have some gusty winds tomorrow morning, but I think tomorrow afternoon, that will be where our wind and hail risk is. So let me show you, and that's the Vipercast. I usually show that, but this is the North American model. So as we put this hour by hour in motion here, here's early tomorrow morning, right around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., rain begins. It doesn't look terribly impressive when it begins. In fact, the Vipercast, the North American, and the Rapid Refresh model, it's not very impressive in the morning hours. Once the rain kind of ends, once we get some heating in the day, I think it's going to be tomorrow afternoon when anything strong to severe develops, if it can develop. Here's 1:30 in the afternoon. We start to get a couple of pop-ups here. It doesn't look to be terribly organized. That's 4 o'clock, and then that's right around 5, 6 o'clock. It's done. Heading into Friday. Friday morning is quiet, but as we move into Friday afternoon and Friday evening, a nice warm front will be lifting. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, thunderstorms look possible. We'll continue our storm threat from Friday night into Saturday. So we've got kind of several rounds here, but things don't look to be terribly impressive at this point. But this is just kind of a reminder maybe to have your weather radio turned on over the next couple of days. Make sure there's some fresh batteries in it. We're weather alerting for both Thursday and Friday because we are under marginal risks both those days. So you're going to see that in the Storm Alert 7-day forecast. But once again, it doesn't look to be terribly impressive at this point. Now, after Saturday, our rain chance is done for a while again. In fact, I'm seeing a cooling trend.